right, this is site 1, a back in 50 feet. So here's your outdoor area here, overlooking the lake, nice views. Maybe a little bit of an overhang on a backslide with this tree here. You might have to watch that, but I think 50 feet, it'd take a pretty big rig to have to go all the way back there. So again, this is site 1. I'll also note on this, here's some additional parking. You can see both loops have additional parking. It doesn't really matter, you could park in either one of these, but this side is our loop and then that other one is the other loop. All right, this is site 2. It's also a pull through, kind of a pretty big bend in the pull through, but I think it would fit good size rigs. This little outdoor area. And then you see your water and power here with your pull through on the outside that way. So I definitely think you could get a fifth wheel in here. A little bit of overhang here could impact your slide outs, but I don't think that would be a big problem here. Again, this is site 2. All right, this is actually the tent sites, site 3 and 4. But you can see there's room out here on this outside. You've got power and water here. You also have power and water a little further down. You could put a large rig here. You would just be facing away from the lake, and or you could turn around and come in backwards, and you could face out. But then you have, you know, your picnic area here for one tent site, and then here's the picnic area for the other tent site. So it also could be used for overflow parking. Again, if you can't get your cars in, you could just parallel park right here along the road. All right, hard to see this, but this is actually a couple more parking spaces. And again, you got to visualize the lake not being down as much as it is right now. But it would be a good little swimming area or soaking area if you wanted to get in the water. Typically the water would come all the way up to this retaining wall. It's just so low right now, it doesn't. But a nice place to hop in the water if you would like. All right, up on the point of this loop is the pavilion area and a couple of spots of extra parking. There's a handicap spot, but there's really 4 additional parking spaces down here. It actually has water and electric down here. If you had a really small rig, you could pull in here and back in here, but you also could use it for any power needs you might have while down here. And then of course, this is the pavilion area, covered shelter. It's got 2 grills in the back, and you can see it sits up on the port. There's a fire pit back here too. So great place to gather. Again, you have the whole loop at this place, so you can do whatever you want down here. All right, this is site 5, 37 feet. Probably one of the best views of the lake. Plenty of patio room here. And again, the lake's down, but when the lake's up, you can see that it would come really to your back door here. You can see the fencing down there. So 37 feet. All right, this is site 6. It's 37 feet, a little bit of a slope down. Great view of the lake, although Hartwell's down dramatically right now. But you can see it has great views. Overhang's not bad. There's a little bit of some limbs as you pull in, but I don't think it would impact your slides. All right, site 7. It's 38 feet. You can see again the patio here. Pretty good drop off at the back once you go off the patio. And it kind of buffers up to the vehicle kind of being in the pull-through area of the previous site. So that truck right there actually belongs to this rig here, but it fits nicely. Okay, here's site 8. We didn't even measure it because it's a pull-through and it's plenty big. A little bit of an overhang up here in the front, but once you get past this tree here, of course a large patio here. And as you can see, This truck behind us is actually not our truck. It's our neighbor's truck. So it's the pull through, plenty of room for even the biggest of rigs. All right, this is site 9. It's 47 feet long, but it does have some overhang here as you pull in, and it's a little bit of a sloped lot downward. You see it fits this rig nicely. Got the picnic table here. Again, a fire pit and a grill. And then panning back out, the site 9. All right, this is site number 10. Not much of a grade, pretty flat. Slides could go on both sides, I believe. And we measured it out right at 60 feet. Got your fire pit over here. Little grill, picnic table. Site 10.